In a world and in a city full of dirty scum, racist pigs, and an ugly McDonald's arch overlooking a shithole, one man stands alone. He stood toe to toe with a city of hate and slapped that bitch in the face. His name is Nazem Kadri. This is his story. And there he is. The one, the only, Nazem Kadri. Gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
good to see you after a wonderful, terrific victory in Game 5 by our beloved Avalanche. How we doing today? We feeling good today after that? A little bit of a justice for Kaj and,
I'm feeling
you know,
amazing after that night.
Elise, you found us. What's
Hello,
up?
Elise.
Good to see you. Beautiful. It was. Oh, it was in so many ways. Jason, you were almost awake for most of the game.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today? Well rested?
A little bit tired, but I'll go to
Still
sleep
tired.
very
Okay. Still tired. Well, I guess it is 10:09 your time. We appreciate you staying up with us, Jay. We really do. So we decided to push this show to today for many reasons. One, that I've had a stomach bug for the last couple of days, and then Jay was asleep
Yeah.
for most of the game. I say most. That's not true. For the back end of it. Let's just say the back
What?
end. And he's in Canada. He's in French Nation. He's a couple hours later than us, so he tried.
Yeah.
So we decided, and there was so much to try to unlock here. It was like let's let everybody else talk about it, so that once they get so tired of hearing about it, we will talk about it and make it worse for everyone, and just beat it into the ground, but in an unprofessional way, in a way people really don't want to hear it, and that's what we're here for. So let's start on the game. We'll talk about the game quickly. We'll try to keep this pretty tight. You know what I mean? Pretty tight. As tight as Valnichushkin's ass, some would say. And first things first, couple lineup changes. The team.
He's not letting you get in there.
Hey, no, he's not letting you get in.
No.
He's only letting the special one get in. Alex Newhook comes in for Burakovsky. Now, I called for Alex Newhook in one of my interviews to myself. But I had him coming in for Darren Helm. I thought Burakovsky's a guy. He's been fine. He had that bad turnover in game 2, but everybody was terrible in game 2. And I was like, well, he's a guy that can unleash a shot out of nowhere, get us a goal when we might need it, maybe do some work on that second power play unit if the first line's being checked well. But instead, it was Burakovsky and not Helm. And, we got the win. So you cannot say it didn't work out. And then also Jack Johnson comes in for Samuel Girard. Now, Oren, I know you wanted this man right here. You had a whole interview. You said he was going to score if he played.
Yeah.
And you're still right on that because he hasn't played. So you're not wrong.
Be wrong.
No, you're not wrong. Bye, Jay. That was pretty quick. You're not wrong there. He ended up not playing, but Mr. Jack Johnson, who was kind of I guess you could say more reasonable or more like, I don't know, the most likely to come in. I get it. And it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, McDermott's, he's working on it. He's getting better.
He's definitely better than the regular season.
Oh, he's better than, yeah.
Or
no, he's better.
Of the regular season.
100%. 100%. And let me know whenever Jay comes back in. I'll let you swing him on in. Oh, there he
comes.
Oh, there he is. Jason. But
the most reliable Canadian.
Yes, the most reliable Canadian internet. we'll get through the first very quickly. Don't like to talk about it, but we dominated the first period. We outshot them at the end of the first period 15-3. We looked very good. But a lot of the shots, we kind of talked about this in between, while we were watching it. A lot of the shots on the outside wrist shots, Huso's seeing everything. It wasn't didn't get enough traffic in front, not enough dirty goals, shooting kind of high on him. He was seeing most of it. Any good NHL goalie is going to make those saves, right, Jay? I mean, we shot a lot. We did well defensive wise, but we didn't, we didn't test him enough in the right way in the dirty areas. But before you answer that, Jay, and I'm going to cover your face here, we got Robert here. Robert, what's up, buddy? It's a narrative that it's a city of hate. We do apparently have some ditchips that ruin the look for the rest of us. As much as I dislike Kadri, I like what he said about this was for the ones who hate. Robert, and we were going to get to that, we'll have a little fun for sure. But yeah, what's been said, the threats, the crazy shit that's come out of this it's a hockey game. To me, it's a hockey play. To most people, it's a hockey play. I get it as a Blues fan. You're passionate about it. Bennington, he's your guy. You feel like if you're going to win the series, it was going to be through him. So I get the frustration. But, I mean, how this has all developed has been damn right ridiculous. And, Robert, I believe it seems like you 100% on that page as well. And I get it. There are some, let me tell you, something about St. Louis fans, especially early 2000s, 90s. I mean, you guys have, you won your first cup. I mean, God, it was what, like 40-some years. I mean, it's like there's great fans there in St. Louis. It's just unfortunate that, and these people, types of people are everywhere. It's not just St. Louis. It's just unfortunate that it has to come out this way, and it has to be from some Blues fans that are making a really bad image right now for the whole fandom, and it's just not true. And even Kadri said that it's not about all the Blues fans. It's just the dirty ass ones that have taken it to another level, like a serious level. Like, come on now. This isn't European soccer. Okay, I get it in European soccer. There's death threats every day by just missing a kick, missing a pass. But this is hockey. Let's have some, have some respect for sure. 100%, Robert. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Anyway, Jay, where was I getting at? Oh, yeah. What did you think about how we were the goalie? Yeah, we outshot them, but he was seeing a lot. Goalies are going to make those saves, right, in the NHL?
Oh, definitely. You always have to make traffic in front of the net and try to find a way to block his view and have him work harder than he has to make a save, keep his team in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
Like,
your thoughts as well. We were. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Maybe it was your internet, Jay. Maybe you're just delayed there, or maybe it was just this very, very sexy, seductive pause. Continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say last night they didn't do much traffic in front of our net, so that was really nice for us.
Yeah. Well, they didn't get many shots till the third period. I mean, they shot like eight to 10 shots in 2 periods. That's very helpful. Unfortunately, a few of them went in. That's the problem. That was a problem. But I mean, part of that's their power play, and we'll get to that. And you saw it too, just to end the first period, dominated, but St. Louis goes in 1-0, and they go in 1-0 because Taves had a good game overall, but in the first, he kind of fought the puck a little bit, turns the puck over, tries to chip it up. Buchnevich, nice little pick up off the backboards, finds, oh man, who does he find? Of course, this is who he finds. He finds David Perron.
That face.
Son of a bitch. We called him out a lot too. This is what we get. Finds Perron all alone in front. He makes a nifty. He's a goal scorer, especially against the Avalanche. Make a nifty little backhand move. Just beats Kemper. No chance. By himself. Blows up 1-0 after the first. Like I said, outshot 15-3, but we dominated. We were feeling good about our game. We talked about getting traffic, making it difficult. You know what I mean? What's your take on that?
I mean, Perron had a good goal. I won't disagree with that. He
knows how to score.
Yeah, he got in there and made a quick move and got it in for him. So, and we were definitely dominating on our end. I would say that we never stopped dominating the whole game. I mean, they got their lucky goals in, which
power play especially.
It happens. Yeah, we we cannot give up so many penalties. We just can't against this team. They are lethal on their power plays, and they're gonna score on you. So
they're scoring almost every one. And and I'm going to mention a segment. Jay, this is on you. Do not let me forget this. What Devontae says in the second intermission, and then we go into the third. You son of a bitch! Don't you let me forget. So that's the first. We're still feeling good. We're down 1-0. I'm not liking how St. Louis, I think, has scored every first goal in each game in this series. You don't want that trend. To continue, especially coming into a massive Game 5 at home. You want to start off guns blazing. Second period kicks off. I got Abs come out slapping some serious ass, and this is when, let's just go to it. We get 4 goals in under 5 minutes, and it's kicked off by the one, the only Condor, Eric Johnson, who is a consummate pro. Missed all of pretty much last season practically. And we missed him in the playoffs, and it's just so good to have him. Third line pairing now. I mean, he's paid his dues. The guy, he kind of grabs the puck, blue line, trails it, does a little fake shot, sends it in. What do we have in front of the net, Jay?
A player.
Yes, traffic is the word I was looking for. But a player, yeah, sure, a player. Yeah, it is multiple players.
Multiple players.
Blues players and Avalanche players. Yeah. Thanks for reading my mind, Jay. It's almost there. He starts it. He kicks it off. It's 1-1. And then it was just a barrage. We get the first of the Kadri goals here. And Kadri gets his first. Ooh, and he has he says, hello. Hello? Papa, can you hear me? And they heard him. What's that?
Haley said in the comments earlier, hello.
Yes, she did. She did say that. And she also said, ew. And Elise also said, throw up.
That's
because I think they're talking about Perron.
Face.
Yeah, that is over there. Yeah. Look at Haley. She's happy about Jay calling her comment out. Now, this is when Kadri gets his first. It's a nice hello. Nichushkin does a little smart thing, and they talked about it when I was watching the Canadian stream on Sportsnet because I just can't do the TNT for too long. It's very bad. And they're like, Nichushkin does a smart thing because the fans are flipping him off and stuff, which we all, I get it. But he kind of like covers him, gets him away from the glass, kind of covers him, shows Nichushkin's back to the glass, and kind of like, let's take the goal. Let's move over. They, veteran play, they said, leadership play by Nichushkin. I agree, 100%. Good call out, seeing that. And then the third goal to really get us going here is by the man that made the turnover, and that was Devon Tays. Again, Jay, what was in front of the net? Can I ask you one more time?
Traffic
in front of the net. Well done, Jay. Orange, do you remember that play? Devon Tays?
I can't quite remember it. I was drinking a lot, but
you were drinking a lot last night. You were very violent with your language.
I was definitely yelling a whole lot last night.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
I was very passionate.
You were extremely passionate.
I was just so caught up with Kadri scoring that
I know. It was a very passionate game.
Else.
It was a passionate game. There's passionate fans. It was hilarious because half the game you thought we were in Colorado. That was the funniest part for me. You're like, why are these fans? We need to boo all these Blues players. Why are they booing Kadri? I'm like, well, first of all,
I didn't know where
it's in St. Louis. I didn't know where it was. Oh, that was funny. But also, vodka's a hell of a drug.
Vodka.
So, Devon Tays, after that turnover, he gets back on track with a nice goal, really close to the post, inside in. Like I said, lots of traffic, Jay, in front of the net. We come out banging. We're up 3-1 at this point. And then the fourth goal goes in. The Codge, which I'm sure by Jay, Blues fans, they're not going to like to keep seeing this. Sorry, Robert. But the Codge, he comes in again. Now, when Kadri does this, when he scores the second goal, I believe this is when this gentleman, David Perron goes for a little quick elbow to the head. See, okay, I'm going to take a little piece. I'm going to get a little piece. I'm a little pissed off. And this is when he starts to show a little bit of that emotion, he gets a little piece in there. And then it's not long after that. Well, when this is scored, is this comes off of right off of a 5-on-3 power play. Whenever this was the whole Perron, Buchnevich, cross-checking Kadri after the initial cross-check, Perron jumps on and gives him a few punches to the back of the head, all that good stuff. And yeah, we were angry. I was very upset. It was only a 2-minute minor. I thought Buchnevich, you could maybe give him a 2-minute minor, but I was like, Perron, why don't you give him a 5-minute major? That was pretty nasty.
Yeah, he should have got a 5.
But he only got 2. We did it, and it looks like we had scored. We didn't do much on that 5-on-3, which was very annoying, and I was going to be very angry because I knew that's something that comes back to bite us. But right as those guys are coming out of the box, that's when Kadri gets his second, and that's when Perron goes for that little shifty, little bullshitty, little pussy acting elbow. Little quick elbow, to the head. Kadri. He dodges it. Good eye by Kadri. And we're feeling good. We're flying. It's 4-1. We've got no worries. We're going to run into the third. Gang busting it out. We're feeling good. And then last several minutes of the period, I was in a message group, and I was like, we're kind of getting sloppy here. We're getting sloppy with the puck. Not really liking what we're doing. We're turning the puck over a lot. We're getting a little weak. So I don't like it. Let's clean it up, boys. I was like, I even sent the message. Let's go in with a 3-goal lead, and I guess it jinxed the game. Because right after that, we get 2 penalties because of just poor play in our own zone, getting a little sloppy. Blues start coming on. They start feeling a little bit. And let's just go through. I mean, Blues on the power play. This is how they are in this series right now. I mean, they are dangerous on the power play. Very dangerous. And, of course, after the dust settles, this gentleman, David Perron, gets his second. And it's annoying as shit. It's as annoying as seeing Blues fans see Kadri score, I'm sure. It's fucking annoying. And this guy was getting away with everything last night. I mean, everything. We're not going to complain too much about it because we got the win, but it was just during the game, it was just like, what the? Are you not seeing? He's holding the stick. He just jumped on the guy. Are you not? And it was just all game. But, it is what it is. And then their second power play goal right to end the second period. It makes it 4-3 is Buchnevich. It's a shot, I think, by Brandon Saad, former Av. Hits off literally 2 Blues guys, goes in. Scrappy goal, power play, traffic in front. And they capitalize. So we end up going in.
Yep, they made 4-3. Again.
It's a game again, Jay. Now, Jay, I don't know if you were asleep at this point or close to it. Were you still awake whenever the Av...
Yeah.
You were asleep, or were you awake?
I fell asleep in the last 7 minutes of the third.
Okay, so we still had you. You were still coherent at this point.
Yeah.
All right. So you were still alive at this point, Jay, and you see the Avs give up 2 late power play goals. What was your overall feel now of the game going into the third?
I thought we were gonna get the next goal after that one. I didn't even see the Avalanche losing that game. It was just bad penalties, like you said, and of course they're gonna capitalize on it because the Blues have been doing it all series, putting their fucking net on the power play.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, we were too much in their head at that point. I mean, I know they did score on the power plays, but that's something that we just gave it to them. Other than that, 5-on-5, they weren't standing a chance. So.
Oh, we dominated 5-on-5, and even Craig Berube after he was disappointed in the 5-on-5 play, which he should have been because I mean it was like if it wasn't for power play, we were all over them, and it was looking like a game besides the power plays like from last year when we swept them. It was one of those types of games where it was just. It was rough. Like we were looking really good. I got, it's the first time I see a bad internet connection icon on my StreamYard screen. So you guys let me know if I get kind of shitty.
For me, you're fine in my screen.
Oh, yeah. I think orange froze.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think Orange froze. Look at him. Maybe that's his O. Maybe that's his O face. I think that's his O face. Let's just keep him there. I think that's his O face. Big O face. Look at him. He's like, oh yeah, look at me. Oh, David Perron makes me so horny. Oh yeah. And now I'm gone. Oh, he took a bottle of Vaseline and he went to his bedroom, and we won't see for him for the rest of the night. Good for him. He's going to work the jackhammer tonight. Anyway, so Jay, I told you to remind me about what Devontae said, intermission, and thankfully I was able to remind myself.
Yeah, but I don't know what then though. But I did remember.
That's
you
fine.
saying that.
So I know that's why I can't believe in you or trust in you, and you live in a communist country, and it's a scary thing for you right now, and we pray for you. Okay, now he's back. Okay.
I promise.
Okay. So Devontae says, they ask him, hey, what do you guys got to do better? Blah, blah, blah. Typical questions. He said, well, obviously our power, our penalty kill. We have got to get tighter. We've got to close these gaps. We've got to play more man on man. And that's exactly what they did going to the third. And I noticed it. They were really looking for it because the problem was the Blues on the power play were looking for a cross crease. And if that cross crease wasn't there, they're looking for that guy in the low slot just for that one tee, that little soft spot to feed them out from behind the net. And they were hitting it every time. They were looking for it every time and getting it every time. And you could tell because we didn't eventually get another penalty in that third. And we're like, oh, Jesus, that's it. They're going to score. They always do. And we played really tight on them on that penalty kill. And it was great to see. It was great to see those adjustments that they made. That to a man, they took those individual battles and said, these are our red zone points. These are where they are hurting us. And they were on them. They were tying sticks up before they got the puck. It was great to see. So the fact he said that, the fact that adjustment was made there before the third period, good stuff to see. Jason, you're still with us. You're not kicked out of the stream yet. Third period starts. And it was like the third period from the previous game 4, where we stayed fairly disciplined, rolled the lines, got pucks deep, did the little things right, grind them out, utilized some time. And it's exactly what we wanted to see. And then we saw this man again. I'm sorry, Blues fans, I have to do it. This man again, complete. I mean, who can write this? I mean, can you write this? I mean, Oren, you called it. You said he was going to score a hat trick to me.
Before this game even started, I was saying
you did.
I hope he scores a hat trick.
Well, you said you hope he scores a hat trick. Yeah, but I mean,
and he
did. And it was funny because this puck went to Mikko Rantanen and almost was like, oh God, no, because he's been horrible. But we'll talk about him a little bit at the end. And then Kadri just popped up. It's like, Mikko, please move your stick. It's my turn. It's my time. I need to show what is going on. And he said, I need to show one man what I feel. And it was this man right here. Now,
pencil
this
dick
man,
is what you called him, I believe.
He's like a pencil headed dick. His head is so skinny. It's like he's a pencil head. And I get it. I mean, some people will say, that's mean. And I'd say, yeah, you're probably right. But I don't feel bad about it. I usually feel bad about if I'm mean, but I don't feel bad about calling him a pencil headed twat. I don't. I should, maybe. I don't. And that's on me. And that's me. I need to work on myself. Okay. And I'm going to take that challenge and I'm going to be better. Okay. But this guy.
Hopefully not during this series. Though.
Not during the series. Maybe after. I'll work on myself after the series.
Yeah.
In between, And yeah, it's just he was solemn face. It was so funny, the camera going to him. It's just like
multiple times just to see his outfit.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good. And of course, it was a funny meme. There's many memes going around, but this one was too good. It was too good. And you could just when he scored that hat trick, you could just tell this guy wishes he was out there so he could swing his stick at his face like he did before in the regular season. Needle dick, needle dick, needle dick. That's right. And Lee says, I had the same conversation with my husband regarding Nas needing a Hattie. Yeah, I mean, and that's like best case situation, and it happened, thankfully. And And yeah, so that completed his hat trick. That was such a huge goal. I know. I was watching the Sportsnet or whatever it is, Canada. Jay, you can correct me. Is it Sportsnet?
Yeah, it's Sportsnet or CBC, but it was
Yeah, I think it was Sportsnet.
Yeah, CBC
Yeah,
is Saturdays only.
yeah. So yeah, and it was just like, oh, it was something to see. But yeah, I mean, he shut it up, and he gave us that 2-goal lead, which we desperately needed because we did go back on the power play. We ended up killing it off, like I said, by Devon Tays talking about what he did to make those adjustments. They made those adjustments. Great to see. And right after that, you kind of had that feeling. Once we killed off that penalty, we were like, okay, it's a matter of time. They're going to pull their goalie. They did pull their goalie. And then wouldn't you freaking know it, the man, the one that I have called the Fawn, he scored an empty netter. I mean, yeah, it was empty netter, but, Lauren, it was something that we hope and pray to the hockey gods above.
In this next game.
that this can set him off, just like when Kadri scored his first goal. It set him completely off. This is a goal we need.
Yep, that's true.
We need it from him. Whether it's empty net, whether it's a goal, it doesn't matter. It's a goal. Do you see him getting it going tomorrow night?
I'd like to see him getting it going, but I still have my doubts. I think he's just, I don't know, maybe just still nervous, or because every shot he's taking is just going so wide.
Dan in our hockey group who I play hockey with, he told me, he's like, rumor is when he was sick and he was labeled, sick, ill for the last, a week or two of the regular season, but he was ready for playoffs. He said that he had mono and that he was really affected by the mono, and it can take a toll on you for several weeks or so.
After.
Yeah, and I just said, well, fair enough. If that's it, we hope he feels better. But the fact is, he's in the lineup, and if he's in the lineup, we need him to perform to the level we're paying him to perform at, and to the level that he's supposed to perform at, and where he's playing in the minutes he's getting on the players he's playing with. This is why he's here. We have to have more from him, and I hope and pray that we get it from him. I would love just to see him go off. I'd love to see him use his little baby Yager body, get in there and do some damage down low, and stop playing so far on the freaking perimeter all the time, and get in there and get into the freaking game. He has been on the outside of the series for both series, really, but Nashville didn't so much matter. We just were the dominant team. But here, it's very obvious. And we hope that he gets going. And at least you're right. At least it's something. It is something. It's a goal. Sometimes that's all you need, whether it's empty net or not. You need something to get you going. Jay, your thoughts on the Moose?
Yeah, he needs to get his nose a little bit dirty. Like he's
With
playing
cocaine or with hockey?
hockey.
Okay, just clarify.
Like he's not getting involved in the plays, and he's almost like a ghost out there. You don't notice him doing much. He's just staying on the boards and
Exactly.
He's on the net, never gonna go in.
Yeah. He's always like hanging out on that right board, just like looks like just slow going, making a little pass here and there, just chipping it deep, and just like, dude, you're too good, man. Mono or not, bro, you're in the lineup. What chant do you want to hear from the Avs fans tomorrow?
I'll tell you, I want them to keep chanting Kadri's name.
That would be good.
I would say that, or
just to keep getting under their skin.
Jay, what was that?
Yeah, Jay.
I would sing the goodbye song.
Hey, hey, goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
like
it
to just
end it tomorrow. We just move on.
Yeah. I just like to move on from it, honestly. Yeah. I just like to hear if there's some sort of a Western Conference final chant, which that I am not aware of. Just sing that shit because it's been, I don't know, 2002. Mm-hmm. So let's just get that going. Let's take care of our business. Elise saying, as much as I like to say tomorrow, he's going to be on fire. I'm really concerned. Like you said, his shots are very wide. He just doesn't seem like he's playing even 80%. It's true. And hopefully, if it is a sick thing, I mean, you got to work through it. You got to get better from it. Hopefully, if we can do the job tomorrow, he can get a little more rest too. Hopefully, Edmonton and Calgary destroy each other, go to 7 games, I hope. And we see where he's at from there. But we need something. I mean, it's just one big play is better than what's been going on. So find that within you. You're playing with good enough players that can do the work for you, that you can just get in the way. You're still a big body. I don't care if you're not feeling that great. Use your size. You got the strength. You got the natural size to at least get in there, get in front of the net. He is not even close to being in front of that net, and we need him there. One last guy I want to bring up that I think is going to have a big game tomorrow is this gentleman right here. I think he's going to let loose tomorrow. I think Ryan O'Reilly has done an amazing job. He's done a great job this series checking Nate McKinnon out of this game. They have done very well focusing on him. He's got people on him as he tries to come out of his zone. He can't get much neutral zone speed. They learned from last year. He ran over him last year in the first round. They're looking for that. They have done a very good job keeping this man out of the game. But he's back, and he does something. He feeds off the fans. He's back in front of the crowd. We know it's an elimination game. I think he's going to have an extra jump. And there was a couple moments last game, which we hadn't seen yet this series, where Ryan O'Reilly wasn't able to keep up with him a little bit. He started skating around with the puck. He gets the puck. He skates like he almost skates around the entire offensive zone, comes back around to the point, either feeds somebody off, throws a shot off or deflection. He was starting to skate. He was starting to motor. And I think this is the time that he unleashes it. And he pulls Ryan O'Reilly off his back and says, "Thank you. You've done a good job, sir, ex-teammate, but we're going to move on from here. Thank you very much." And just get at it. I expect a big game from this guy tomorrow. Oren, your thoughts on that, and if you have any other breakout player you think is going to step up tomorrow?
I'd like McKinnon too. I mean, he's been pretty silent. Like you said, he has been shut down pretty hard this whole series. But I'd like to see my big dick Nichushkin step up. He's been really silent too. I'm ready for that.
Yeah, he has
to stick it in. I don't know.
Jesus. Well, he's thinking about it, especially after you're caressing him like you are now. It might be possible.
I want to see a couple goals from him next game.
It would be beautiful
with the help of McKinnon assisting.
Yeah. I mean, it would be because they've been playing on the same line. That's the thing. They've been kind of shutting it down a little bit. But that's another guy we'd like to see going. Jay, what do you think about McKinnon? What do you think about his game tomorrow? And anybody else you think is going to break it out? It's going to have the game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really big game for Landeskog and McKinnon. I feel like they're going to step up tonight, tomorrow, I mean.
Yeah.
And I think also I'm expecting a big game of Lehkonen again.
I love Lehkonen, dude. I love Lehkonen.
He's a beast.
He is such a beast. What a pickup. What a move. What a great addition to. And you know what I mean? He's a guy, he's ready for all situations. It's great to see him, and I think he's a real core player that hopefully we can hang on to down the road and really integrate in our team moving forward as we have to make some moves in the off season and see where we're at. But right now, roll the Lehkonen train. He's a little beast. He's just a little bulldog out there. I love everything he does. Just plays hockey the right way. So it was a great pickup. Gentlemen. Yeah, it was your favorite?
One of my favorites. I think he's gonna become a fan favorite.
He's already. Yeah, I think he already is. For the fans that know the intangibles of the game, 100%. If you're just looking for just straight points and stuff like that, you might go under the radar. But he's making some big plays, and we see that. Haley says, "I like have fun golfing." Clap, 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 clap. Oh, have fun golfing. Clap, 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 clap. I get you. I gotcha. I just had to read it. Elise thinks Jay's face is just hilarious. I'm sure that's what that's about. Gentlemen, we'll get it. We'll end it here. Predictions. Jay, what's your score tomorrow?
I'm gonna say 4-2, and the fourth goal is an empty netter by Lekkonen.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Oren, prediction?
Like you, I always want the Avs to win, but I think they're going to end up losing this.
You son of a bitch. You piece of shit.
I think
we've done this whole show. And what? I mean, we're all feeling good, and you're going to pull this shit out now?
Hey, someone's got to. Someone's got to be.
Oh, my God. You fucking downer.
I think we're going to lose 1-3. I think we're gonna see that ugly face on the screen a couple more times tomorrow, and you know who I'm talking about.
Oh my God. Yeah, this face?
Well, that one among others, but yeah.
You know what? We're gonna move past that. Anyway, I think we're gonna win 5-1. I think Nathan McKinnon's gonna go off and we're not gonna look back.
I hope you're right.
That's what I think. Why not? Like I said, I'm an idiot. I believe it.
You're not.
Let's go. Let's do it now. Jay, you're so nice to me. You're so nice, Jay. Jay, you're so nice to me.
Jay, disconnect now.
I think Landeskog gonna score the game winner tomorrow.
I like it. I like it, Jay. Beautiful. Well, Elise says it's going to be 3-2 Avs. She's where we're going to lose at least one guy to injury tomorrow. Let's hope not.
Yeah, there's going to be really hard hitting tomorrow. I can tell you that.
It could be if it gets out of hand early, especially. Sometimes it's really late in the game. They know the handshakes are cut. I mean, you know what I mean? Sometimes they'll let some stuff play out. But, yeah, if it's kind of gets out early, mid-game, it could get ugly. Let's hope not. Let's hope, we do our thing. We roll 4 lines if we can get up in the game and get pucks deep, do all the cliches, just do them right. Pucks on net, pucks deep, roll 4 lines, keep her going. That's the hope. Gentlemen, great post game. I plan on it. I was going to see about going to the standing room only in the ball arena tomorrow. I'll try to do some interviews and stuff like that. Sounds like a lot of work, but if for some reason not, let's plan on. It's an early game tomorrow, 6:00 Mountain Time. Jay, that's 8:00 your time.
Yeah.
And so let's hope that. Yeah, let's hope we can. We'll do a post game right after tomorrow. So any of you suckers watching, be known to this information. We appreciate you that are watching now. Lise, Haley, where's our Blues fan? Let me scroll up. Robert Morton, we appreciate you, buddy. We understand. We know it's not all St. Louis fans getting nasty. We get it. I know that. We like to have a little fun, but that's not cool. And we know that's not everybody. So, everybody do well.
As well.
Adam, is he? Well, that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Good for him. And yeah, gentlemen, we'll end it on that. We'll end it with this. We'll end it with a little bit of that. And then we will see you people tomorrow. Let's go ahead and outro it. We love you, Avs fans.
Love you all.
Thank you.
Love you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Go Avs.